Well, no intro. Sorry, I think I just forgot. And no Some Nation because we just arbitrarily stopped when we found out we couldn't find a couple of washers that I know I have. So we just decided to call it a day, and I'm still searching the garage. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. All right, I've cleaned the I wire wheeled this guy. He's kind of pretty now. We're going to anneal it, or re-anneal it. We're going to anneal it by heating it as close to red hot as can be supposed, and then tossing it into cold water. So I'm going to have Kevin hold this guy, and we're going to see what happens. I do this on the flame just for convenience. This is MAP gas. And you follow the color. See the color change on the cotton. I just trace the color around. Well, I think it's consistent all the way around. Loud noise, isn't that cool?
That's it.
Let's take it out now. I will wheel this again, okay, just to get any oxide off. But basically that's it. You can actually use it like this. I'm sure people do. I will wire wheel it before I put it on the bike. Okay, we're done. Okay, good morning. It's 9:15 in the morning, and it's a Sunday. A day of rest, theoretically. Actually, Kevin is quite used to working on Sunday mornings. He is a retired minister. And here we are. We're both in here. He is at the moment sitting down. That's a good thing.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, we're getting ready. Oh, first of all, I put the covers on the rocker shafts. When you put them in with the cutout on the shaft facing the oil line to get 100% flow, you make it difficult, if not impossible, to put the caps on because the caps have retainer tabs. So what I do is I grind those retainer tabs down very, very thin, one high, one low, which gives me an angle, and I can put these on the rocker shafts and get about 90% of the coverage on that oil line. So that's how you can still lock them in place and still gain additional oil flow. I don't think those things are offset on purpose. I don't think that's a restriction that was done on purpose. I think it was just the people who drilled the hole never talked to the people who made the caps. So, and that goes on a lot in engineering departments, believe me. The pistons are there already to go back in. We got a base gasket here. I just finished wire wheeling the freshly annealed head gasket. This is copper coat. It's a spray copper compound. I use it on base gaskets and head gaskets. I know that the manual says put the base gasket on dry. I fully understand that, and I understand their thinking that the coating allows the jug to squirm around a little bit. I don't buy it. I think the manuals were written back in 1970 X123 back then, and with the type of gasket sealers they had back there, it was probably a good idea to put them together dry. Now, I know that 99% of the people watching these videos put them together dry because that's what the manual says, and it works, and that's wonderful. I, on the other hand, I like copper coat, so I put it on the base gasket and the head gasket when I put them together. Never had one leak, never had one squirm as far as I know, and so I'm going to keep on doing it. I like it. Over here we got the engine all ready, and we're going to start putting the studs in, the base gasket on, and pistons, and then drop on the cylinders. It's going to be fun. We're going to do the hint that the gentleman, one of the guys who follows the videos, suggested. We're going to pull this pin out of here and lower the engine down before we put the head back on, because that's going to give us about another inch clearance up there, and that may make life a little bit easier. We're going to try it. It's a darn good suggestion. So that's what's happening this morning on a Sunday. We're going to have some fun for a while and probably call it a day early, just because. All right, it's 10:30. Still Sunday morning. We've got the pistons mounted on the connecting rods. They're still too hot to touch. Warmed them up, slid things in, put the clips in. This uses these really, what I consider to be really nice clips. Regular inside, I don't know if you call those C-clips or what, but I like those better than the wire ones. I don't know if the wire ones are better, but these are easier, that's for digging down sure. And now we're going to drop the jugs on, and that ought to be fun. Okay, the base gasket's in place. It is sprayed with copper coat. And we're now going to put the piston support in. We have the piston rings at 180 out from each other. And this is where I sprayed the copper coat. All right, this piston support is something I bought a long time ago from a guy in England who was selling them online. And really kind of spiffy. I tried it with Triumphs and don't like it. So I don't use it on Triumphs. I've always used these bars across underneath the pistons, and they work just fine, thank you very much. But we thought, just for the heck of it, we would try using this support plate on the Norton to see if it makes it any easier to drop the jugs on. But the very first moment of problems, I'm going to take it off and throw it away. So, base gasket's on, platform under the pistons is on, and rings are on and opposite sides. We're going to drop the cylinders on now and see what happens. There are a lot of different schools of thought when it comes to dropping jugs onto pistons. Rule 1, put them together completely dry, no lubrication at all, or your rings will never seat. Okay. Rule 2, well, there is no rule 2 because I just violate rule 1. I put a drop of oil on my finger. I rode around the bottom of the cylinder, just a ghost of oil. I put a ghost of oil in here, just a little bit, so it'll slide off the rings. These are my compressors. These are really old-fashioned. Oh, thanks. I didn't think about that. Turn the blower off. And we're going to tighten them down now. And yeah, you're right. We're going to get this up right level with the top.
Yep. Got it?
Yeah. Because we want a little bit of ledge showing so that the jugs can get a purchase before they reach the rings.
Gotcha.
So this is level with the top ring, like so. And you want to be able to move it. A little slide. And this might be, this is a 750 compressor, but I'm not sure it's going to do the job. We may have to go to the smaller one.
Yeah, you're as tight as you can get.
No, it's not tight enough. Let's try the other ones.
Okay.
I just assumed that these would be the ones.
Well, these are tight.
Are they? Yeah. This could be fun. Yeah, these they'll go on.
Yeah, I'm going to let you put it on that because I'm bumping up against that ring and it makes me nervous.
I understand. How you doing over there?
Not.
Not? Okay.
But you know me. I am super cautious.
Well, yeah. Let's see how this goes on. Just. I have only broken one ring in my life. I'd like to keep that record.
Yeah, I was just saying, let's keep it that way. There we go.
Now, will these turn? All right, they will turn. All right, how you doing?
Nah.
Just, okay, let's push this ring towards the front.
Yep. Basically, it's hooking on this. Yeah.
We can actually do this.
Right. Yeah, that's
If
what
we
I
have
was doing. Yeah, pull that whole thing off.
All right, now that's. Feels like I'm hung up on something over there just a little bit. It's right here.
Yeah.
Wonder why it's hung up on that ring. That's
What are you looking for?
that little bitty screwdriver. All right, let's take this one back off.
Yeah, I think it's hung up on the second ring. Yeah, we could take that all the way out. That'd be the simplest.
Well, things fall apart.
Well, there is that, yeah.
That is absolutely as far as it'll go.
Okay.
That second ring is just a pain in the butt, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Wonder why the other side went on so easy.
Yeah, that's the same thing. Supposed to be the exact same compressors.
There it just snapped on.
Yeah.
Just fine. We're between the rings.
Yep. Which is fine if you got.
If we have compressed, when
Yeah.
they're compressed.
Yeah, no, this has to go down more.
Yeah. Tighten this a little bit in by hand. Let's see if we
Tighten
can
this?
get, yeah. Let's see if we can get this ring to go in.
You want me to tighten it?
Yeah, tighten it. Okay, that's good. Yeah, see, that pushed the ring in. Let me massage the second ring in the groove there like that. All right. Now, level with the top of the ring.
Uh-huh.
You okay over there?
Uh-huh. Come drop it a little bit more.
Down?
On my side, yeah. Yeah, a little more.
Yeah, that should be. Go ahead and tighten that by hand. All right, now we should still be able to turn. All right.
Good?
A little more. Okay, now I would loosen it just a little bit.
Quarter
There.
turn.
That's good. See, it'll turn. That means it'll slide.
Yeah. Yep.
And this one will turn, so it should slide. And we're set for top of the top,
Mm-hmm.
and we're all compressed. At this point in time, we could turn off the video and say the magic happens.
That's right. It does.
Yeah, scary, huh? The whole world is watching.
We don't want anybody to be frightened by what we do.
I'm going to put a fingerful of grease on the faces of these cam followers.
Okay.
so they don't go in there dry. Okay, so just a little bit of grease on them, and a finger wipe around the bottom. That's all, just a finger wipe.
Just enough.
And we're going to drop this guy on now, facing the right way, hopefully,
Yeah.
and see what happens. Either it's going to go smoothly, or it's not.
A little bit farther this way. We're good here.
There? Are we level on it both?
Yeah.
Okay, now at this point in time, I'm going to do the tapping,
Yep.
which I usually do right about here.
Yep. Yeah. We're down over all the rings.
And all the way down
Yeah, just a little bit more.
on. That's the oil ring over there.
Right.
Now I'm below my oil ring. How are
Right.
you on your
I
side?
am now.
Don't be forcing things.
I didn't.
Okay.
Come on, you see me. What kind of strength do I have?
All right. We are down below the rings on both sides. Let's get the rubber hammer.
Yes.
The rubber one?
Yeah, the rubber hammer.
Get the rubber hammer.
Yeah.
I'm going to get this rubber hammer
Yeah.
and tap these down because I want to get them down. Everything sliding nicely over there?
Yep. I was just making sure it wasn't sliding over the compressor, ring compressors.
Okay.
Yep. No, she's moving
Now at
nicely.
this point in time,
Oh yeah. No.
we should be able to take these
Yep.
ring compressors
Completely
out.
Yep. Like a screwdriver.
Now what you do is you take them 99% of the way out and then they will unhook.
Hook, sure.
And then the fun part's getting them between the cylinders.
Yeah.
Like that. And that's why they get deformed, to bring them through here.
Oh yeah.
And they get out around.
Come on, baby.
Yeah, this side stays in. This side comes out like
Which side?
that.
That side does. Oh, okay.
So you just do that.
Uh huh.
No, you don't even unscrew it. Just take it off. Pull it out of that
Well,
little
I'm
hook.
trying to, yeah, but
There.
I can't get anything.
I see.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, the screws coming out, they're
There.
not the little knobby.
How about that?
Yeah, okay.
Well,
now
then let's
it's-
try this end. Let's see if this holds, if it does this. Push that, nope. Okay, I guess your side just has to stay on, Kevin.
yeah.
There, nope. Is it out?
No, this, here, now.
This thing is stuck, huh?
Yeah, it's just, okay, we're almost there. If you can squeeze a little more. There we go.
There you go.
Well, sort of.
Now you got it
Yeah.
sideways.
There we go.
All right,
That's
now,
the
you
ticket.
get it out, you sort of straighten it out a little bit, and
Yep.
bring it out through the center,
Yep.
okay?
Uh-huh.
You got it?
Almost.
There you go. Okay, now you're up. We use the rubber hammer,
That's right. The rubber one?
the rubber one,
Okay.
to tap it down all the way
Yep.
to the lift, to the support.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're going to leave it right there and take the support out very carefully. And this is where things start to get wobbly when you try to get the support out.
Yeah.
Plus get these over the bolts. Let's try to get it ready to line up. Okay? I'm going to take my wing nut off from the back.
Yeah, I've got to take mine off from the front because of the case.
Okay. I don't think I like this. It's so much easier just to pull these.
Yeah.
It's so much easier just to reach in here and pull these out.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about this guy. Not to mention dropping a wing nut down inside the case. Okay?
Hang on. Okay, I'm good. This one can come out, the front one.
I'm going to take all of these out. I don't know which one of these is going to come out. So you've got yours out? Your bolt out?
Yeah, so the rear one can
Okay,
come
now
out.
I'm going to support this while you take the platform out.
Yep. Okay.
Now take the front platform out.
Yeah, here we go. I'm banged up against. Okay. Here, let's pull this. I got to pull this all the way out because I've got the tack.
I can't let go.
I know you can't let go, but I can. That's what I needed right there.
Okay.
Okay.
let's move this wheel forward. That should move these guys up.
Here, want me to move
And
just a little?
I don't know if we're on the forward. Nope, back. There. Okay, now they're up there. Now we can mess with these fancy dancy 12 points, and we may have to lift this a little, get
Yeah,
clearance.
we're gonna have to.
Okay?
Some places, yep.
There you go. Here's a little one for the front one. And I'm going to put my little one on the front one.
Yeah, that's the easy one.
Yeah, I know.
Got plenty of space.
I hope we remembered everything because I don't want to take this apart.
I heard that.
I am not putting washers onto these. I don't think they need washers because they've got the splayed bottom.
Yeah.
Okay, now at this point, we got the little ones in, which is good. It'll keep us from taking it up too high.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yep.
Now we have to lift it just gently
Yep.
to get these started.
Okay. So we start back here. Okay, I've got one.
Can you get one on?
Yep, got that started.
All right, let me get mine started. Okay, so now we can lift this guy up just a little bit to get these side ones.
I've almost got this one here. I got the. Oh, come on now.
Got it?
No, it fits, but I just can't.
Yeah,
quite get
you
it.
just can't, it's just not quite enough clearance there.
No, there was. I just didn't have it straight there. Okay, I'm good there.
All right.
So I need one more over here.
Here.
Thank you.
I'm going to try lifting this by putting this under here and seeing if I can do it the easy way rather than manhandling it. That worked.
Did it?
Yep.
Sorry, sucker.
Okay, I have all of mine started on
Yeah,
this
I
side.
don't. Yeah. I need.
You want to lift the,
Now,
put that,
where did you put it?
put that between this nut and the
Uh-huh.
top, and come in at an angle, and it'll lift it up real easy. You can do it very gently without having to worry about it. It'll come in like this. Okay, now watch.
Uh-huh.
As I say, watch.
Yeah, I'm watching. Yeah, part of it is the timing cover. It's just okay. I'm in now. I just got to get it lined up. So
Let me loosen this a little.
well, I'm in. That's not the problem.
You're in?
Yeah, the problem is I can't get it lined up.
There we go. You got it?
Yep.
All right, let's snug all those down by hand.
Yep.
You got a 7/16?
Mm-mm. But you can give me one.
You got one.
I don't have one.
Oh. Here, take mine. You're small.
Okay. Give me shit over here.
Still on video.
Oh. I didn't realize that.
Yep, it's running away over there.
Oh, okay.
Watching us stumble. See, right about now is when I usually notice I put the pistons in backwards or upside down.
Yeah, something wrong.
You know.
And we don't have one on the front.
No, I don't want to do that one yet because I think I'm going to put a washer under that one
Okay.
because it's got that big flat
Yeah.
area on it, and I'm going to put a washer under it
Yeah.
to dissipate the pressure.
Yeah.
I've got some really nice hard, really strong steel washers over there.
Okay.
not hardware store garbage.
Okay. Okay, it's all hand snug.
Now I'm going to just go over them one more time, like that. Like this.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to do that one. Now let's get those little ones on.
Yep. Needs a smaller head.
Yep.
Half inch?
No, it's much more.
Oh, small. So sorry, 7/16. Yeah. Oops.
Let's see if that works.
3/8. It's not. But it is. Okay.
Okay. So that platform actually worked pretty good.
Yeah, I if you throw it away, give it to me. I think it's worthwhile hanging
Yeah.
on to.
I mean, I'm just so used to using these rods. The thing about the rods is they sit into the gasket sealer on the gasket. But if you use the platform,
Yeah.
it doesn't touch it.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Okay.
okay, so you got those snug.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we're going to stop for a minute because I have a handy-dandy special right angle adjuster adapter for torque wrenches, and I'm going to see if we can make it work
Sure.
on these
Yep.
hidden bolts. Okay, we'll be back in a minute. Okay, we're using the little adapter, which, according to the documentation, is if you keep the wrench at a 90-degree right angle to the wrench. No, you got to use the other.
Did you get the center?
No, but you got to get.
I know.
Huh?
Yeah. Did you get the center though? That was my
No, I
question.
didn't.
Oh, okay.
Okay, if you keep the torque wrench at a 90-degree angle to the wrench that's on the bolt, you don't need to make any calculations for differences. And we've got it all set to 15 pounds now, and you heard the click. All right. So you've done all of those over there.
Yeah, except the small ones
Not
and
the
the
sm-
front one.
All right. Can you
So these three here.
can you reach through it all and get that front one? If not, we'll have to
Gonna have
end
to be
up
from this side.
doing it by hand. See if you can get in there. Very good. Except they're going the wrong way. Rats. Okay. Okay, get them on there.
Yep.
And are you you're not clicking yet?
Yep.
There you go.
There it is.
Okay, so every one of them at this point, let me do
Except
these.
the small ones. Yeah.
We'll do these again.
Okay.
It's 15. I got myself a little jammed up there. Get that right angle. All right, now we're going to go to 20. We have differing opinions on what the torque settings are for the base. The outer ones are supposed to be 30. Everybody agrees to that. The smaller ones up there are 20, and some books say these outer ones should be 25. So we're going to set it for 25 and do the outers, and let's get the stepped ones to 20. Okay. So we need a smaller.
Yes.
Sure. Yeah. Okay, let's remove this. Okay. All right, stand by while I change the wrench. Okay, now I'm going to do the front ones to 15. You hear the click? Now I'm going to go ahead and do the 20 that they call for. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. If I can get this in, I think I can. You know what, I'm going to have to turn this upside down.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I can do this. No, I can't do that. Okay, we're going to stop it. Give me the Allen wrench so I can turn this thing upside down. All right, we're going to do the 4 outside at 30 pounds. I just did this one. This guy has to be at a right angle, like so. There's 30. I'll go to the other side and do those. That just leaves the front one at 25. Crank it back to 25. Let's see if I can fit this one in like you did.
In between the frame and the jugs.
How far did you go?
Yeah, that way. That's it.
Okay, nicely settled.
There we go.
All right, so everything's 20. What the lumens, did we do that at 20?
Yeah, you did those first.
I did
Yeah,
those
did
first.
15 and
That's right, I
20,
did
yeah.
15 and 20. Okay, we are completely torqued, so to speak.
So to speak.
So to
yeah.
speak.
There are some
And,
days.
yeah, some days I wonder. This guy, I'll hold it up here for you to see it. It's called a Motion Pro part number 080380. And the secret is to be at a right angle, you don't have to do any math. Let me show you this guy, which is the instruction manual. And it stresses right here, as long as you're at a right angle, you don't have to do any math. Math is not needed as long as you're at a right angle, okay? If you're at anything else, for example, straight up, then you're required to use these charts on the back showing you that the angle of the dangle and this, that, or the other, and how to do the math. And look at that equation there. I didn't do math like this when I was programming computers. So basically just stay at a right angle and enjoy. Okay, at this point in time, Kevin, it's only 11:30.
Yeah.
Interesting. Time do fly. We're going to take a moment and cogitate. All right, just for grins, I want you to watch the piston actions when we're in 4th gear. Kevin's going to spin the rear wheel, and let's just watch the action of the cylinders. Oh, that is lovely. It really is. Okay, we're going to drop the head on. Okay, this is a good example of how been there, done that can sometimes get in the way. I've been doing bikes like this. Well, first of all, I got my first British bike when I was 15, okay? That's 66 years ago, and I've been working on them ever since. I've read the manuals. I've probably read all of these manuals, the Haynes and everybody else's. I've got them, they're marked up. You wouldn't believe how badly they were marked up. But I made notes and made this, that, and the other, and frankly, corrections, and that's wrong, this is right. But I stopped reading the manual years ago because I fell into the been there, done that syndrome. And if I ever knew about taking this bolt out and dropping the engine, I forgot it. You know,
There you go.
about 10 or 15 years ago. So to be reminded to do that, it was like a whole new thing. So we just pulled that bolt out, dropped the engine down. That gives us about a good inch plus clearance there. And I'm going to leave it right there. I'm not going to force it down any farther. And this is where we get to drop the head on. And frankly, I would like, if I could find 2 rubber bands to hold these push rods up, I might use them, but I can't find 2 rubber bands. So we're going to do it by hand and drop this head on and see how it goes with this extra clearance. we're gonna. Have you sprayed this yet?
Nope.
Okay, we're gonna spray the head gasket with copper coat, and put it in place, and put the push rods in, and try to drop this thing on slowly, carefully, and neatly. Go ahead, spray that a little bit, and then I'll just get a little further back. There you go. Oh, you're way too neat. You're so much neater than me. Okay. And just sort of ghost it on. Don't get too thick.
Okay.
You're really thick there, big guy.
Yeah, I know.
I think
it'll squish.
No.
It'll
I think we're going to take that off. Yeah, let's take that off and start over.
Okay.
We're online.
Oh, all right, we're online. I'm just going to spray this. I just sort of do this. This is sticky stuff. It really is. It's just incredibly sticky. I'm going to hold this one up because I don't want to mess up the other side. Now all I have to do is clean my fingers. Okay. All right. All right, so he's in position. All right, I'm gonna go wash my hands.